Hold up, Governor.
Hey guys, Tofuru here. Welcome back to some more Zero Escape. I don't know where this new voice came from, but let's find out. Was that you, Luna? Did you suddenly learn, I don't know, a Scottish man's accent?
No.
Alright, well that's good to know. Then Alice?
You honestly think a voice that coarse could come from a throat as fine as this?
Maybe. I would say a definite maybe. Don't you lie to me, Alice. Then...
Oh yeah, that was me, mate.
Oh, okay. And you are...
Oi, over here.
Sigma, look! What is that?
What are you talking about?
Oh, blimey, that hurts.
Who are you?
Ain't right for a fellow's back to feel like this.
But, why are you activated? I guess the button turned him on, but still. It's a robot.
And it's talking.
That it is.
With an accent.
Oh, thank you, Luna.
Can't help it, Flower. Didn't choose to talk like this. Not by half.
So then, I wonder who programmed you.
Now, Alice, darling, do I rightly recollect you characterising my speech as coarse?
Got him.
Why, that's right, cruel it is. You really think I asked for this? See, they figured they'd give us all what you call them, personality.
So your personality is a very coarse, voice?
Some tosser thought they'd give me this one. It ain't right, I tell you.
Yeah, I'm kind of shocked, but now I'm more concerned. What are the rest of the robots' voices like? So what the hell are you?
Cooper.
Cooper. All right. If you're a barrel maker, I'm an astronaut. Ah, that makes more sense now. Didn't know that. Well, all right. That pun went over my head for a second.
Right you are, my old son. Right you are. Well, go on, have a butchers, mate. What do I look like to you? Robot, you say? Well, nearly there, but they call us G-OLMs round here.
Oh, so this is the golem room. Okay.
Golem?
Yeah, I guess like a golem, like a thing they created to do tasks for them.
Oh, I've heard of golems. They're sort of monsters, I guess, from Jewish folklore. They're made from clay, and they look like men. They're supposed to do whatever their master, or creator, or whatever commands them to do.
Didn't know it was from Jewish faith.
Well, aren't you a clever bird? You are, of course, correct. The Golem of Myth is a clay creation that moves under its own power. Our spellings are might different, though. The original blokes are spelt G-O-L-E-M, but me and me mates are G-A-U-L-E-M.
Yeah, is there a reason why you're spelled differently?
That's an acronym for General Purpose Autonomous Labour Electronic Machine.
Autonomous. You used autonomous to fill out the rest of that? I am more annoyed by that. Alright, though. That's a cool acronym.
The truth to tell, it's a bit rubbish when you write it out all like that. But I figure they wanted to make sure they had the golem thing in there, you know? What with us being robots and all.
I'm almost positive they did. But so... should I just call you Golem?
That don't seem quite kosher.
Huh.
After all, mates here
Even
are
better.
golems too.
Oh yeah, I guess you are just Cooper.
I couldn't very well call all of you lot human, could I?
I mean, we do refer to a massive grouping of people as humans, but sure.
What should we call you then?
Well, we've all got a product ID, and they're unique. I figure that's as good a name as any.
And your ID is?
Cooper.
GTM-CM-G-OLM.
GTM CMG. Okay. Well, that's a random serial.
That's way too long. We can't remember that.
Yeah, I agree.
You taking the mickey out of me?
No, just your name is really long.
Never had a problem myself. Right then, let's just use the last bit, shall we?
G-O
Gollum?
Gollum.
Yeah, so he wants to go by Gollum, not He wants to go by Gollum, but not Gollum. Alright, sure. Come on, man, that's just Gollum.
Well, I'll be buggered. Can't say I ever noticed that before. Sure, it's a strange coincidence, isn't it?
Yeah, yes it is. I love how everyone's just speechless. But alright, Gollum, you said Alice, darling, a little bit ago, right?
What? A gentleman can't say something nice to a pretty young bird, eh?
I mean, no one's stopping you, but I don't care if you call her darling. What I'm saying is, you called her Alice. How did you know her name?
Oh, she ain't the only one of you lot whose name I know. I know who you are, Sigma, and you too, Luna. I'm right familiar with all 9 of you.
Now that's weird. How does he know us, but we don't know him?
How?
You don't know? Well, they got cameras all over this place.
Uh-huh.
Well, then again, the lenses aren't much bigger than a screw.
Wait, seriously?
And they're all in the way, so I suppose I can't really blame you for missing them, huh?
Yeah, I don't think we'd notice them at that point.
Now, as I was saying, there were these cameras, you see, and all of the data they record gets sent off to the mainframe in real time.
Oh, so you're just accessing the mainframe, so you know our names inadvertently, not because you knew us before anything.
So, I just gave the main core a ring, got those videos, and now I know everything you've done.
Well, that's kind of cool. Then...
Does that mean
You're Zero Junior?
Sort of.
Cool, blimey. Are you bleeding serious? Oh, you gotta be off your box if you think I'm Young Master Zero. The Young Master is a right proper AI what supervises all the electronic bits and bobs in this place.
Oh, so there is a Zero Junior.
My humble self, and those with the misfortune to be like me, are more akin to computer terminals who are merely borrowing a little bit of the central core.
Okay, I guess. That makes more sense. So golems are kind of like Zero Junior's servants. Yeah, like that's what I'm more afraid about, like long term, is that they will do stuff for him.
No, not quite, Governor, not quite.
What are you guys then?
I'd say me and me mates here are more like arms and legs, right? Now, you lot don't have brains in your arms and legs, do you?
No, not at all. That'd be kind of weird, like if it was like in a different location though.
Of course not.
Right you are, missus. It'd be all sorts of nasty if your elbows and that lumpy bit on your ankle was all packed with brains.
Yeah, I would. It'd be really freaking creepy.
Well, we're like your arms or legs.
Okay.
The Golem's seat of consciousness, so to speak, ain't in the head. Fact of the matter is, it's not anywhere in the body.
Is it in the mainframe and you just are plugged into it at all times?
Which makes a fellow wonder, where is it?
In the mainframe?
Spot on.
Yeah, that's where I would think. If you're all just kind of terminals, then you're kind of basically cloud computers utilizing your entry point into the mainframe, I guess.
So that part of me what thinks is in the mainframe. Everything this here body sees and hears and what have you, that all gets sent back there. Then the mainframe does some sort of computery jiggery pokery and comes up with some decisions, and those decisions beget commands.
Okay.
Now those commands are sent over the wireless like boop boop boop, and eventually my body picks them up.
I love your explanation, Gollum.
Finally, those commands cause actions what move the various bits in my body. That's why this thing's like a computer terminal, you see. The body's just an output device of sorts.
Okay.
If we were talking about one of them personal computers here, you could say a golem's kind of like a monitor, right?
Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking of. So at least I was right on the money then.
Huh? Oh, wait a minute. Then wouldn't that make you part of Zero Junior?
Unless that's a totally different aspect of the mainframe.
Well, I suppose you could say that. What with us sharing the mainframe and all. But I don't know shit all about this game he's running.
Oh, so you might just not have the clearance he does. So if anything, you're like a lower tiered user, and he's like the administrator of sorts.
That part of the mainframe's locked away from the rest of us. I'm an independent core. Zero and I are two different blokes. You recollect what G-OLM stands for, huh? I'm autonomous.
True, you are autonomous, but if that's the case, your hands and feet analogy doesn't really make sense. My arms and legs aren't autonomous. They don't just move on their own.
You sure, Governor? I watched you cross your arms just now.
Huh?
And now you're frowning and your forehead's getting all wrinkly. Do you do these things on purpose?
Alright, I guess.
Well, when you crossed your arms, were you thinking, right then, let's cross them, shall we? Curl on down then, mouth. Oh, and eyebrows. I'd be much obliged if you'd squeeze in a bit. There's a good pair of blokes. That's what you was thinking, innit? No? Didn't reckon so. I figured you did all of that subconsciously. Ain't no man on earth who says to himself, feeling a mite nervous, I'll just twitch me leg around a bit, you know? Who's thinking really hard about something and says to themselves, well, think I'll just give the old loaf a scratch, that'll help. How's about when you reach for your tea? When you turn a page in your book? Or what about when your eyes just go straight for the pear on that bird you fancy?
Gollum's hitting some interesting points here. I guess you're sort of right. They subconsciously would be the same equivalent to your autonomous nature.
Yeah, the list goes on, me chums. But all of those things are your subconscious at work.
Correct, yes, they are.
Well, true, when part of your body does something, it's because your brain said so. But that don't mean your conscious mind is involved.
Fair enough.
Fact is, it can't be. If your brain had to deal with all the piddly bits of living, it'd make you balmy. That's how us golems and the young master get along.
What do you mean?
You got it all sorted now, chums?
Sort of. I mean, I guess that's how you guys work separately at the same time, but...
Then you're saying that Zero Junior is the central part of the mainframe, and the golems are like his hands and feet?
Righto! Blimey. Guess I shouldn't be talking about such heavy rubbish, eh? My shoulders are all stiff.
You're a robot. Yeah, like how are your shoulders getting stiff?
And you said your back hurt earlier. Are you just messing with us?
Yes, I did. And no, I ain't. Me back is a right mess, it is. Last maintenance check, they just left me here. I've been on this bed here for years.
So you're just kind of rusted up.
The lubricant for me joints is all gummed up. Every time I move, it hurts.
But why did you wake up again after all this time?
Well, we turned him on.
Why do you think, love? 'Cause you lot turned me on is why. Especially that other missus over there.
Oh yeah, that button on top of the safe.
Right you are, Governor.
Can you come with us then? The others need to see this.
No, I can't, and more's a pity. I can only go as far as this cable here will let me.
Wow, so there's like a limiter to
I've
this.
got internal batteries, but they're knackered. Matter of fact, that's why I was here for maintenance in the first place. The same goes for these other blokes too. Of course, they ain't connected to a power cable like I am, so they aren't going anywhere anytime soon.
I see. So you aren't going to answer my question.
Huh? What question is that?
I asked you how are your shoulders, or how can your shoulders get stiff if you're a robot?
Right, so you did. Not sure why you've got to bug up your arse about that particular issue, though.
Well, I mean, I guess it's not really important, but I'm just curious, I suppose.
Curious, are you? And that's a good word, that is. A good, powerful word. The kind of word that will set any robot's heart to flutter. Let's get you sorted then, shall we? Just lend me your Lords of Peers for a tick. So, how can a robot get stiff shoulders? And what does pain mean to a robot?
Yeah, I'm actually kind of curious at this point.
Tell me, Gov, you ever heard of the Chinese room?
No, I have not. Without waiting for an answer, Gollum launched into his explanation. Somewhere, a pretty young girl is trapped in a tiny room. The door of the room has a slot that has a number of Chinese people outside the room. That a number of Chinese people outside the room can use to slide slips of paper to the girl. On the pieces of paper are questions written, naturally, in Chinese. Unfortunately, the young lady has no idea what the questions say. But then how could she? She's never learned Chinese. Apart from a Hong Kong action movie or two in college, she's never even heard of it. So for this unfortunate young lady, each note looks like nothing more than a bunch of strange symbols. Before she was locked away, she was given an order. Specifically, she was told to write an appropriate response to each question she received and slip that answer back through the slot. Once the Chinese questions begun to show up, however, she finds herself at a loss. "Oh dear," she says to herself, "why? I can't read these at all. Whatever am I to do?" It says that at that moment she spots a bookshelf. The bookshelf is filled with thick books. Upon examining them, she discovers that they are some sort of Chinese phrase books. They have no explanation of what anything means, but show Chinese responses to Chinese questions. Am I supposed to use these? The questions keep coming. More and more and more and more of them. She finds a set of characters that correspond to the set of characters on the paper and carefully writes out the indicated response. "How's it going?" "It's awful. Please get me out of here." "Are you hungry?" "Yes, I am. I haven't eaten anything since breakfast." Here, they give her some choice cooked pork. "Are you full?" "Yes, although I don't think my stomach liked it very much." "Do you have a boyfriend?" "Yes, I am dating a reggae dancer." "A reggae dancer? How's that a career?" When was your first kiss?" "When I was 14. He was a grade ahead of me in school." "What color underwear are you wearing?" Black." "What's the first thing you're going to do when you get out of this room?" "Beat the stuffing out of whoever's sending me these questions with the pan you cooked that twice cooked pork in." All of these questions were written in Chinese, and the answers were also written in Chinese. All the young lady did was accurately copy the symbols from the phrase books onto the slips of paper with no idea what any of it meant. Incidentally, she doesn't have a dancer boyfriend. In fact, she's never even kissed a boy. Also, she's wearing white underwear. Well, fucking, what a twist. Alright, this is some M. Night Shyamalama ding dong shit in here. And anyway,
Yes?
yeah, how does that correlate?
Is there any particular reason this girl is, pretty? Or why we need to know what color underwear she's wearing?
Yeah, I don't understand either.
Can't say there is. Just tickles me fancy, I guess. But the prettier the bird is, the more fun the story is, isn't it?
Exactly.
What?
What?
Right. Well, what I wanted to say was this.
They just they're shocked by Sigma's answer. It makes it so much better when he just freaks out like that.
All them Chinese blokes outside the room didn't know nothing about them books what she had. So it follows that they would have thought whoever was inside spoke Chinese just like them. You see?
I get it. I'm starting to get it, because they don't understand. All she has is phrase books, and all they see is responses in Chinese.
After all, far as I can tell, they're having a nice little chinway with one of their countrymen.
Okay, interesting, but what does that have to do with your shoulders, or a robot feeling pain?
You think? I feel pain when my body's having a spot of bother. Well, hold up, mate, this ain't right. We keep this up and we're buggered. If things go really pear-shaped, we'll be brown bread. So says the central computer to itself, seeing that things are a bit bollocksed.
Oh, it's like error messages.
In the interest of extricating my body from this unpleasant predicament, the mainframe sends out a signal over the wireless, and my software interprets that signal as pain, and I stop doing whatever daft thing I was doing.
Okay, I get it now.
It's the same, innit?
Yeah, it's pretty much the same thing as feeling pain.
Just like the Chinese room.
So you're saying the robots feel pain differently than humans, right?
Yeah, sort of, I guess.
Use your loaf, missy. You listen to a word I've said. A human feels pain when you do something you shouldn't, like sit your bum down on a tack, right? Same thing for us robots. If you feel like being clever about it, there ain't really that much different between a human and a robot.
I mean, depending on how elaborate you make the robot, yeah.
Forget all about that mainframe and signal bollocks, and us golems ain't that different from the bird in the room. So think about it, love. How do you know humans ain't the same, just without all the electronic-y pony, huh? What if, when someone asks you a question, all you're doing is pulling out the right answer from some sort of phrase book in your brain?
Oh, kind of like you're accessing your own data banks to respond. I mean, that's kind of what it feels like, I guess.
Ain't no way to prove that, of course, but as far as I can see, there ain't no reason to. I mean, it's all the same, isn't it? If you're actually a thinking creature, or if you're just some kind of language processing machine.
Mm-hmm.
All what matters is if the person next to you does what a human ought. Looks like a person, acts like a person, and talks like a person, then it's probably a person. You want to live a normal life? That's all you need to know.
Interesting metaphor to receive from a robot. Hey, can I ask you something?
Lay it on me, Governor.
Why did you stop us?
Ah, right you are, mate. Right you are. Got so carried away I near forgot. Haven't seen anyone for yonks, and I got a mite excited as all.
Just spit it out.
Right. Well, there was something I wanted to tell you, Lot.
What was it?
Patience, darling. Now, I know I might look a bit out of sorts in a moment, but I ain't really supposed to. Same thing for the rest of the blokes here.
What are they supposed to be doing?
Fact is, the reason we look a bit like skeletons is because we are a bit like skeletons. There's this special artificial biological tissue what's called ABT. When a golem's all new and shiny, they've got a nice suit of ABT over that metal skeleton. Makes us look right human, it does. Even feels like real skin, with pores, a little bit of hair, and a few pimples, scars and the like.
Are you saying that a golem was what Kay's fake mom was?
Truth to tell, I doubt you'd be able to tell the real from the fake, even if it was right in front of you.
I mean, I feel like this is just a hint that someone or people among us, the 9, are also golems with a nice skin tint over us.
See, right in the middle of...
Command violation.
Oh, what the fuck?
Rogue processes detected.
Oh, he was about to tell us something.
Product ID GTMCMGOLM.
No, wait, Golem, don't die!
Executing emergency deactivation.
Oh, fuck. Well, that happened.
CMGOLM. Now inactive. No other rogue processes detected in additional golem platforms.
See, here's my question, is that if this is what's happening and we saw it, who was the last person to see this happen, and why was the skeleton gone when we were here?
Returning to surveillance mode.
Okay. Did Zero just shut him down?
It looks like it.
Damn it.
I wonder what he was trying to tell us.
It's probably something important.
See, right in the middle of...
Right in the middle of what?
An ambidex gate has been opened.
Oh, so someone's a right dickhead right now, and they just freaking open the door.
45 minutes remain until ambidex game polling closes.
Fuck. Alright, so we have to get over there. Yeah, what the hell?
Someone on the other team must have opened it.
That's not good, though. Shit, why would they do that?
We have to hurry.
Right, let's go. At least in our benefit, the door's right there, but... Alright, so we're gonna take the elevator up, and then we're gonna figure out what's going on over here. Alright, now we have to run all the way over. Now I'm trying to figure out like what's gonna be the results of this one. We pushed through the magenta door and ran into the warehouse. There stood Phi, Dio, and K. Hey, what the hell, guys?
Why did you open the AB gate before everyone got back?
I apologize. We only turned away for a moment.
Dio opened it.
You got a problem with that?
Yes, you're an asshole who's trying to get us all killed.
Of course we do.
Why? I don't remember us all promising we wouldn't open the thing until everyone showed up.
Yeah, but if someone doesn't make it, you're killing everyone. This isn't about promises. Are you stupid or just an asshole?
Probably both. We were able to get back here in time. But what about the others? Tenmyoji, Quark, and Clover are still out there somewhere. What were you planning to do if they didn't get back in time?
Nothing. Why would I have to do anything? Didn't you hear the voice? Anybody who doesn't get back in time to vote just gets their vote automatically set to ally.
No, but someone has to vote.
It's pretty straightforward to me. So what if they don't get back in time? They'll all get set to ally and all three of them will get 2 BP. Sounds like a sweet deal to me. Tenmyoji's only got 1 BP. I figure he'll be pretty happy to get 2 more. And that'll put Quark and Clover up close to 9. So that's not too bad for them either. In other words, they ought to be thanking me.
Didn't you guys find a note?
What? What's this?
Oh, one person out of color. Oh shit, that's why it's so deadly. We found it in our safe. Read it.
Here are some more AB game rules for you. Not voting is not an option. If both parties refuse to vote, then every bunny gets penalized. In other words, 1 person out of every color group of 3 has to vote. What the hell, man? This wasn't in our room.
Well, fucking why didn't you just wait for facts to develop and not just throw things at your willy-nilly?
Back me up here, guys.
He's right.
There was no such note in our safe.
That's creepier, though.
Oh, well, damn. That's a bummer. I'd never have opened the gate if I'd known about this.
Really?
Of course.
I'm worried about the others. If time runs out,
They'll be penalized, yes.
And we'll pretty much lose Tenmyoji.
I know.
Quark is part of that team. Maybe something happened with him.
He seemed a little off before we headed into the chromatic doors.
This is bad.
I am very skeptical of what's gonna happen. Hey, wait a minute. Where's Alice? She was here just a minute ago. She probably ran off to go find Clover. What is she doing? It only took me a moment to spot her. She was several yards away and kneeling down to look at something on the floor. What was she looking at? I couldn't tell. I was about to head over and see what was going on when... At least they made it, but where's Quark? Whoa, guys, what's up?
Quark! Has Quark been here?
No, he's not.
Did something happen to him?
He disappeared.
Disappeared? What do you mean?
I mean, he's gone. We can't find him anywhere. When was the last time you saw him?
I love Potassium's face in the top right. Gosh. Alright.
We were heading back here.
Tenmyoji and I went into the lounge, but Quark didn't follow us.
Well, that's not good. Why wasn't he in front of you?
We turned around and started calling for him, but
When he didn't respond, we ran back the way we'd come.
And you couldn't find him?
See, he might have went downstairs.
right.
We thought maybe he just hadn't seen us go into the lounge.
So we checked the crew quarters and the infirmary.
But he wasn't there either.
Alright, we need to split up. If we can't find him in any of the floor A rooms, we'll move to floor B.
Okay,
Alright, I guess we're on a hunt here.
I need to go tell Alice. You guys go on ahead.
Right, you do that. I mean, all we can really do is go a straight shot down each path and see what we find. Alright. Hey! Hey, Quark! Quark! Is he in here? I don't think so. Nope. Seems like he's not here. I'm actually kind of afraid we're gonna find like a dead Quark body here. But he's not here. I checked both rooms.
He's not in the other two either.
Alright, well that's good to know.
There's no one here.
Tenmyoji and Kay are in the lounge, and Dio and Luna should be checking the infirmary.
Right. Okay, let's leave that to them and head to floor B.
Sounds good. I mean, in my opinion, it would make more sense to all take the elevator together, but alright, I guess. We don't have the time to dawdle. But, Watch him be in, like, the medical wing again. That'd be most fitting with this side. You went through the red door with Dio and Kay, right?
Yeah, so?
What was on the other side of that door?
You want to see it?
Sure. Yeah. Maybe Quark went there.
Fine. Follow me.
The pantry. Oh, this is like this is the food making place, but I don't think Quark's here. I think Quark's gonna be in the same place as last time. But this is
The pantry.
pantry.
That drawer over there is stuffed with processed food.
Okay.
Wasn't half bad, actually.
You ate it?
Yeah. There was some paella, nasi goreng, schnitzel, yukejang, borscht, and tom kha gai.
This is some really elaborate food.
Oh, and I ate the chef's pasta too.
That's a lot of food.
Can't help it. I'm a growing girl.
Oh yeah, okay, Fi. How old are you?
20, I think.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Just stop. I don't even know where to start here. One, by the time you hit 20, you're done growing. Two, you think? You should be old enough to know how old you are. And three, how on earth are you 20? You look like you're 13 if you're a day. If you're a day. I can't believe you're only 2 years younger than me.
Now that's funny. You must have done a lot of drugs to look like that at 22.
Oh, fuck. Oh, give me a break, you little punk.
Don't call me little.
I will call you whatever I want, Fi.
I'm an adult, you dried up asshole.
Oh, shit. Ugh. Fine, whatever. So, this place has enough food to keep people alive for a few years, huh? Looks like this stuff isn't going to expire anytime soon.
Yeah, the use-by date is about 100 years from now.
That's crazy. How about water?
There's a tank over there. It looks like they're pulling it out of some kind of well.
Okay. This is safe?
Well, since Dio isn't rolling around on the floor in agonizing pain, I'm gonna go ahead and assume it's okay.
You made Dio try it? That's amazing.
I guess you could say that.
So you ate all the food without a second thought, but the water struck you as possibly dangerous.
No, I was careful with the food too. Dio had some of it first, and it seemed fine, so I... Oh, I almost forgot.
What?
I ate something else.
What did you eat?
Twice cooked pork.
Oh god, wow, really? Oh, for God's sake. Why the hell are you shouting about that? Wait a minute. Twice cooked pork?
What is it?
Well, that's just reminded me of something.
Reminded you of what?
The Chinese game. This might seem hard to believe.
Bullshit.
Oh, come on. At least let me tell you first. Alright. So I told Fi what happened and, well, how we met Gollum and how he's a crazy fucking monster, but then he died a horrible death, but he brought up a question. You know? It's basically this, like he told a very interesting story. I didn't think my summary was going to be close enough, so... Oh, well, it happens. I doubt she'll believe me.
I see. So the Gollum guy was turned off just when he was about to tell you something.
Something. Yeah.
So the last thing he said was, see, right in the middle of...
Yeah.
Right in the middle. Middle could be from Middle Kingdom, which is another name for China.
Uh-huh. Well, this was utterly pointless.
Really? I don't think so.
Well, there may be more to it, so yeah, please explain.
Well, maybe he was trying to say that this game is like the Chinese room. In other words...
Sigma! Phi! There you are! I've been looking all over for you!
Sup, Luna? What happened? What's going on?
Something bad! Something really bad!
Come on, spill it.
Alice is... Just come with me!
How did she die?
She's in the crew quarters!
Wait, what? So instead of Luna and Alice being dead, it's now Alice and what, 10 Myoji? It's so crazy to think that, like, you know, just over the course of a choice, someone else dies. Alice obviously stumbled upon something, and that's why she's dead. Yep, died the same way again. What? No, this isn't real. All I could hear was Zero's words echoing in my ears. Your heart stops, your bracelet comes off. If you've never been in turbulence, it's hard to explain. You feel the sudden alien weightlessness of a long fall, and just for a moment, you're painfully aware of the fact that you're thousands of feet above the earth in a flimsy machine made by fallible men, kept aloft by scientific principle that nobody actually understands. If you've never seen a friend dead, it's hard to explain, but it's kinda like that. I knelt down beside Alice's body and pressed a shaking hand to her throat. No pulse. Her skin had already turned pale. The thing in front of me looked like a human being, but it wasn't being a human any longer. Why had this happened? I knelt there for several long moments, staring blankly ahead. My throat burned and my chest was tight, but I forced myself to take 3 progressively calmer breaths, then stood. I clenched my fist, took one last breath, and turned. Who found her first?
Me. I was looking for Quark on floor B and couldn't find him. So I came back here and... well, you know the rest. Hey, what's that look supposed to mean?
We think you did it, Dio. You have a
Better not
history of
be
killing
thinking I
people,
did it.
man.
Well, suspicion often falls on the first to discover a crime.
That is very true, man. Don't forget that.
Fuck that. She'd already been murdered when I got here.
Likely story.
How do you know she was murdered?
What? Come on, it's obvious. She's got a knife sticking out of her chest. Does that look like an accident or a suicide to you?
No, it looks like neither.
How do you know the weapon was a knife?
What?
All you can see from here is the handle. For all you know, it could have been an ice pick or some kind of tool.
Well, yeah, I guess that's true, but I mean, come on. Who wouldn't look at that and assume it's a knife? And it's not fair to suspect someone just because they happen to be the first one to find the body.
But it's not like it's impossible to not, and you would be the first suspect, regardless of the point.
If you want to be like that, then the last person to see Alice is the person you should be looking at.
Who was the last person to see her? I need to go tell Alice.
Yeah, Clover would have.
You guys go on ahead.
But Clover has no reason to kill Alice.
Why? This wasn't supposed to happen. You promised me we'd catch them together. Don't do this.
Clover?
I can't trust them anymore. It could have been any one of them. They killed you, Alice. I can't forgive them for that.
Oh god, wait, is Clover gonna go crazy again?
I'm going to get revenge. I'll find out who killed you. And I'll...
Hey, Clover?
Shut up!
Whoa, calm down.
Don't you talk to me! I'm sorry, Alice.
Her voice shook as she spoke, but before anyone could say anything, she turned and ran out of the room.
Wait! Clover, come back!
Tenmyoji took off in pursuit, and I made to follow when...
It's pointless. Even if you caught up to her, she'd never tell you anything.
That's true, but still.
Think it through. There are two possibilities. Either Clover killed her, or she didn't. If the former is true, then I doubt she would confess.
I
If the
just
latter is
doubt
true,
that Clover
then
did
I
it.
imagine she'll be just as reticent. After all, Alice and Clover seem to know each other. In fact, they seem quite close. It seems safe to assume that Clover is currently very suspicious of all of us.
I mean, I wouldn't blame her.
I doubt she would open up to anyone right now.
You seem pretty calm. Did you do it?
Not again. Well, if you really want to suspect me, please, go ahead. I'm beginning to feel rather accustomed to it.
Well, I mean, Kay, you were also a dick when voting came around. Jesus Christ, I terrified myself. I think I scared myself. There was no bug there. It was just me freaking myself out. Fuck. I'm gonna take off my shoes then. I'm taking a second to control myself. Alright. Well, Kay, you were the one who was a dickhead during the AB vote anyway, so this is kind of karma at this point. But then again, this would also justify your choice in the first place, but still.
I would ask you to consider my motive for killing Alice. Specifically, the fact that I have none.
Yeah, you're not even in the same group. You gain nothing out of it.
Well, yes, but none of us do. None of us have ever met Alice before, right?
Tenmyoji,
Why would we want to kill her?
I mean, Alice was with me and Luna. We have no reason to have her dead.
You are correct. But only if the murder had a motive beyond, well, murder.
I mean, if it's for the grand scheme of the game, no, it'd make it harder, but if they knew something from before, Alice stumbled upon something she shouldn't have known, it would change the situation. What do you mean?
Do you remember when we found the old woman? It seemed clear that her killer was Zero Senior, and that they were one of us.
No, see, that's where it's wrong, but I guess at this point they didn't know.
There is every reason to think the same person murdered Alice.
It's true, it could be possible.
Perhaps this person plans to kill us one by one. Perhaps the entire nonary game is just window dressing. Perhaps the only reason we are here is so that Zero Senior can kill us at his leisure. In a world of his own creation.
But that would make no... I mean, I guess looking at Zero's entire game plans, or like just how he does it, how he operates, there's no reason for him to kill us at his own leisure. We kill each other at our own fault. Which is why I don't think Zero killed her. I think someone else found something. She found something and she got killed as a result.
Why would anyone do such a horrible thing?
I have no idea. Go ask Saw. Or I guess Jigsaw is his real name, but still, go ask him.
Presumably. because they enjoy killing. Zero Senior seems to be rather disturbed.
Hold on a minute. That doesn't mean they're one of us. There could be a 10th person hiding out somewhere.
No,
Well, why not?
there's no way Zero Jr. wouldn't notice that. And if he did notice, I really don't think he'd just let something like that slide.
But isn't Zero Jr. just an AI without a body? What could he do?
A lot, if you really wanted to.
Maybe. But Zero Sr. has a body. Do you think they'd really just let a 10th unwanted participant just run around murdering people?
True, true. Well, what if the 10th person is Zero Senior?
Not possible. At least not so long as we assume Zero Jr.'s statement to be the truth. Do you remember? He made it quite clear that the real Zero was one of us.
And they weren't gonna just reveal themselves. Obviously, if they're murdering someone, that's revealing themselves. I thought about what Kay had said. If the killer was Zero Senior, then who could have be the killer? Dio? What? Luna? Kay, perhaps? Or maybe Clover? There was always Ted Miyoji. Fi, maybe. No, it couldn't be her. I had been with Fi the whole time we were looking for Quark. There was no way she could have slipped away to stab Alice in the chest. Wait a minute. There was one person I'd forgotten. Quark. It seemed like a bit of a stretch to think a kid could kill someone of Alice's size, though. That meant there were 5 real suspects. Dio, Luna, Kay, Clover, and Ten Miyoji. Where had Quark gone? I guess we're at it. Yeah, we don't have that much time. We're gonna have to.
Ambidex game polling closes.
Yeah, we're gonna have to, go through this Ambidex game then.
All players, please enter your votes. If no vote is recorded before the deadline has passed, any non-voting parties will automatically ally.
Apparently Zero doesn't feel like this is worth stopping the game for.
Well, yeah, I guess that's something to note, but at this point, Zero doesn't, the game will go on regardless if people die, it's just because as long as you keep the bracelets, the colors can be made.
A blunt but effective way to make the point.
What do you mean?
We should get to the warehouse. It seems clear he feels no compunction about killing us, should we disobey the rules. As such, I recommend we follow them.
Yeah, we'd all be punished if we don't vote. The others filed out of the room. I turned to face Alice. Alice, I'll find out who did this to you. I promise. I felt my stomach settle back into its normal configuration, and the fire in my chest melted the icy hand from my spine. I stood up straight. I gave Alice one last nod and walked after the others, leaving my regrets lying on the cold floor. Wait, did you not take the bracelet? Well, that's actually important. You kind of need that.
Hey, look. 2 of the AB gates are closed already.
Who went in?
Probably Ten Miyoji and Clover.
Actually, that makes sense, because they're going to probably vote betray on each other.
Wasn't he a pair? Doesn't Quark need to go with him?
As long as one person in each pair is there, it should be okay.
Oh, because I guess the other pair could still vote.
Sharing their destiny, huh?
Pretty much.
That's good news for you, Sigma. After all, you're a pair, but your partner is... well, I'd rather not say it.
Well, thanks, Kay. That's great. Yeah, I know.
Good luck for you, huh, Luna?
What? I don't understand what you mean.
Well, if Alice was still alive, you'd have a hard time choosing Betray. She only had 1 BP left.
Wait, so are you saying she's gonna betray just for the fact that I'd go down? She'd only go up to 8, though.
If you'd picked Betray, you could have killed her. Of course, that's not really a problem now.
Stop that, Dio. I would have chosen Ally regardless. I mean, Sigma's going to be my opponent, and I trust him.
I thought she was gonna say I love him. Really?
Now this is interesting. If one of you guys picks Betray, we are gonna get a show.
Yeah, it's gonna be a shit show when that happens.
Dio!
Ignore him. How do you and Phi plan to vote?
You even gotta ask? Ally, of course. Right, Phi?
I don't know about that. It's a difficult question.
What?
Well,
Yay.
if we choose Ally and Kay chooses the opposite, then he'll have 9 points. He can go through the number 9 door whenever he wants.
I think this is actually the best way to block K, is that you just put them there, because they're gonna obviously just vote Betray.
But it's not as simple as just choosing Betray either. If Kay decides to ally for some reason, then you'd end up with 9 points.
So we should both choose Ally. Seems easy to me.
You're planning on betraying me, aren't you, Dio? As soon as you go through that door, it will be only the 2 of you in that room. I've no doubt you could overpower Phi, if you had the desire to.
Oh, give me a little credit. No one has more gentle points than me. You think someone of my stature would resort to violence? The nerve.
I think you would, Dio. You are kind of a manipulative person, but I think that you would probably figure a way to get Betray in there. But guys, we really don't have the time for this. We should probably just go inside.
What?
This is just a thought, but why don't all of you promise to choose Betray? Then you wouldn't have to worry about anything. If you knew the other person was going to betray you, you'd have no choice but to do the same.
That seems pretty negative for you, Luna.
I'm sorry.
Nothing to apologize for. We appreciate your suggestion and we'll take it into consideration. But unfortunately, I don't think it's a very good idea. See, my goal is to beat this game.
You say that, but allying would be the best goal if you wanted to complete this game. But if you don't want to complete this game, then betraying is almost the easiest way to keep it fair, because someone could betray you if you choose ally.
But Phi...
Maybe that wasn't the best way to put it. When I say I want to beat it, I mean defeat it. Completely. I want to get us all out of here. We haven't beat the nonary game until we're all out of this place.
I like the way you think about that, Phi.
I guess we won't all be getting out anymore, though.
Oh, you mean Alice.
And maybe Quark, we don't know. In this pathway, he might be dead.
Yeah. At any rate, all of us choosing Betray every time is hardly ideal. We'd never escape.
Then what are you going to do?
Kay needs to choose Ally. It's the only way.
How will you make sure I do that? I have no guarantee that she'll choose Ally as well.
Well, if we free him or knock him out, he'll automatically choose ally.
Would you do it if I could give you that guarantee?
Well, yes, I suppose so.
You promise?
Yes.
Good. Let's do this. Dio!
Huh?
There's someone behind you.
What?
The moment Dio turned his head, he got knocked the fuck out. That's what happened. And with seemingly superhuman strength, she leapt through the air, across the room, and through the AB gate.
What the fuck? You bitch! God damn it, Phi! Open this fucking door!
Fucking clever girl. He pounded on the door, screaming, but it showed no signs of opening again.
Fuck!
He gave the door one last slam for good measure, then ran to the next open one.
Invalid pair detected.
Yeah, if he goes in there, he'll die.
Please retry with valid partner. Members of a pair cannot vote in separate rooms.
That's kind of cool. That's an interesting rule to learn. But I mean, it makes sense.
What? Why the fuck not? This is against the rules. How am I supposed to vote?
You're not supposed to. Your fate is tied to your partner, so it doesn't matter who votes.
This is bullshit.
I see. This is how Phi can guarantee her choice. Dio can vote now, so the chance that Phi will choose Ally just went way up. After all, if you pick Ally and she betrays you, then...
Dio will have 9 points.
And he'll just leave, which is what she doesn't want anyway. Exactly.
But don't you think Phi might be worried that Kay will break his promise?
True.
After all, if he can be pretty sure that Phi is going to choose Ally, then...
You needn't worry. Her plan is very clever. I will definitely choose Ally.
I don't believe you one bit, Kay.
2 minutes remain until polling closes.
Alright. So let's go in there and vote then.
We don't have much time left. Let's go.
Yeah, let's do this. Alright.
Okay.
Luna,
Sigma,
please let's vote Ally together. Yeah?
you are going to choose Ally, right?
See, this type of phrasing makes me think she'll just betray me, but there's no reason. She gains nothing out of betraying me. 8 points doesn't mean she gets out. Of course. We both have 5 PP right now. Even if I did betray you, I'd only get 3 points. That's not enough to escape. So I'd have to wait until the next round anyway. Make sense?
Oh, I see.
She probably wanted you to say, no, I would never do that to you.
Nothing. Never mind.
That's probably what she wanted to hear. She wanted to hear some, like, sweet, loving words of, oh, you do care about me too, Sigma. But,
Anyway, you promised.
Luna's a simple girl.
You have to choose Ally.
Right. I will. Okay. Ugh. Show me an AB game. Alright. This is like the third time we've seen an AB game? That's kind of cool.
30 seconds remain until polling closes.
Okay, now, what am I gonna do? Well, I guess there isn't really any question. After all, I promised Luna that I'd pick Ally. But, what if she's lying to me?
I would have chosen Ally regardless. I mean, Sigma's going to be my opponent. And I trust him.
10 seconds remain.
See, I'm curious that if she would betray me, or if I would betray her. I guess that's kind of the two paths here.
9, 8, 7, 6,
Uh-huh.
4, 3,
Alright. I'm gonna just...
1.
See, in my head, in my mindset, if this is Luna, and I chose Ally, then I'll just choose Ally again for Luna. Like, I trust her, so I don't think she'll screw me over,
Round 2
but...
of the Ambidex game has been completed.
Alright.
Results will be displayed in the warehouse. Thank you for your participation. Ambidex gates now opening.
I still think Feist has betrayed Kay, because Kay would betray her. Because he wants those 3, man. That's the same thing that happened last time. He doesn't care. He wants the 3.
Results from round 2 of the Ambidex game will now be displayed.
Alright.
Please direct your attention to the results screen.
Okay. Yeah, the first one. Oh, what? Well, that's nice. But what? Why? Why? Why, Tenmyoji? Why? What is wrong with you? That's insane, man. Tenmyoji, go fuck yourself, man. Alright. Well, anyway, this is where I'll call this episode here. I'll probably include the gold file, because I think I figured it out. when I was looking back through the editing of that episode, I realized that if you use the other letters, you could spell another word. So I'm going to test it out and see if it works. Hopefully I'm right. And if I am, I'll show you guys right after this. Alright, so if I remember, if we look at the archive of stuff we had. So if we choose the opposites of every letter, right? We draw it all out and we did the opposites. Oh, I'm glad this memo's still here. Because Beacon of Hope was the first one. So we took all the other letters. The thing is, if you took all the other ones, and every single one, ones that weren't on, and included them and reversed the thing, you'd get R, E, M, I, N, I, S, C, E, N, C, E, and I think that's reminiscence, something like that. So let me try R, E, M, I, N, I, S, C, E, N. Was that the letter? I spelled it wrong. Reminen CE. So CE is the ending of that. Reminen. Yeah, that was the other password. Okay, so that was it. I didn't think I'd get that password, but that's cool. Wow, are you kidding me? It was that easy? It was just star, sun, sun. Okay, I guess. This is a different password, though. That's the other password. And since we know the other one, it's just B. Okay, so that was the last button. We booted him up. Okay, and now let's just turn this on. This is star, sun, sun. Alright, so there's the golden file. There you go, guys. I didn't think about it until after I edited it, and I just kept thinking about it, and then maybe I could figure out a puzzle for the second half if I just use the other letters. But alright, cool. I'm glad I figured something out. Anyway, guys, I just wanted to show you this at the end of the current episode, just so you knew that I got it, and I will proceed to read what's in these files the next episode. So anyway, like I said before, hope you enjoyed it, and see you guys next time.